Well, hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC. All right, we're out here at the Avon Park Field. Hobby Zone sent me out the Ailerons Marlin. Yes, I've had the Marlin on the channel a couple times before, but I don't have those Marlins anymore. And they sent this one out to me, and only thing I've done to it is given it a clear coat. I've got the same gear on it. I will upgrade the gear to the suspension gear from the 64mm FMS Futura, which is a simple bolt-on model. I'll do a video on how to do that. But for right now, we're going to fly her up stock. I've got a 2200 Turnigy 4S in there. Run her on 4S. Don't try to run her on 3S. You'll barely get her off the ground. Just I'm telling you, don't do it. All right. We're going to see how my settings are. Y'all watch my unbox and build video. And now, I specifically said in the unbox and build that I wasn't going to share my rates or anything with you. And I did that for a reason, because now I'm going to fly it. I have it set up by the book in their low, their high, and then fat guy rates. Okay? Now, we're going to fly it right off the bat in my rates in trimming mode to get her trimmed out. And then I'm going to fly her, try their rates, but probably going to end up with fat guy rates. All right, got an AR631, going to high rates for right now, or my rates. Right, left, up, down, right, left.
Motor hot and will burn you.
Okay.
Careful.
I have not flown this Marlin here particularly, so we're going to give it a shot. Never flown this one, and this is no gyro trimming mode.
Timer reset.
All right, once I get her trimmed out, then I'll go to AS3X. All right. Oh yeah. She does need a little bit of down elevator, but I don't want to do too much because I got the smallest battery I can fly in her, 2200. All right. Maybe just a touch of right aileron. All right, I'm happy with that now.
AS3X mode.
All right, AS3X mode. All right, let's do a stall. Clean stall, just turn the motor off. What does she do? Okay, looks possibly right wing. Let's take our left wing. Let's take a look at this again. All right, I'm gonna pull up elevator, up elevator, up elevator, up elevator, up elevator. All right, right wing for sure, but not real bad. Let's do that again, a little bit closer though. All right. All right, full up elevator, up elevator, up elevator, up elevator. Nope, left wing. Maybe it was a left wing. Yeah, left wing, but not bad. Not bad at all. All right, let's try our inverted. All right. A little bit of pressure needed on the elevator to maintain inverted, but that's okay. All right. Let's get her landed and we'll try our flaps out now. Gotta remember, you only got 3 or 4 minutes with a jet, so you kind of get it all done first. All right. Whoa. Didn't like that. Let me go around.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
Out of the power now, just gliding back into about 8th throttle, quarter throttle. A little bouncy, bouncy. That's okay. All right. Got tough gear, very tough gear. Now, if I had that suspension gear that I talked about, wouldn't be worried about. That bounce. All right. Now, with that tiller arm steering, doesn't have much of a turn rate, but that's okay. We're going to try our takeoff, my takeoff flaps. The book didn't give you any hint on takeoff flaps, or flap settings. So, all right. I like my takeoff flaps because basically what you want just to make the plane gently rise off the deck without having to worry about any elevator. All right, my landing flaps are in. All right, I'm giving her a little bit of gas and I'm not noticing any rise or dip. With the flaps in, they're just a little bit more controllable, so that's awesome. My flap settings are perfect. And I'll share, there is a small amount of mix. I'll share that with you when we get done flying here. All right, and something else this plane has?
Braking. 1 minute. Cruise. Flaps up.
All righty. Still got a minute. Let's go ahead and take off again. And on the by the book high rates, or by the book low rates.
Low rates by the manual.
Okay, here we go. Oh, I don't like that. And it's not very distinct at all. I feel like I'm fighting for more authority. But it's okay. All right, now I'm gonna go to their high rates.
High rate, 30 seconds.
All right, their high rates, by the book high rates. Not so bad. All right.
20 seconds, fat guy high rates. Landing flaps.
All right, back to my rates now. Landing flaps are in. Woo, bouncy, bouncy. But
Flaps up.
I'm landing into the wind where I don't need flaps, and that's one of the reasons why that happened. That and me being stupid. Let's check the battery real quick. We may have enough time to go up one more time.
Motor so very chill. Touch it.
According to this, on a 4-minute timer, I still have 14 seconds, but let me check the battery. I remember the Marlin being fairly efficient. Battery's a little bit warm. Okay. 19%. No, we're not going to go up again. All right. We'll take it back to the bench. And let's talk about it, and I'll share all those rates, CG, and everything with you back at the bench. All righty. Now, first thing I'm going to show you is low rates by the manual. Okay, this is low rates by the manual. They wanted you to have, and this is by the book, 60% on ailerons, and I chose, the Expo, they let you pick your own Expo. I like 40% Expo. Ailerons are 60%. Elevator, 60%. Rudder, 50%. That's by the book low rates. Their high rates on rudder was 60%. On elevator, 80%. Okay. And on their aileron, 70%. Now, here's fat guy rates. This is my rates. The way I like it. And it's real simple. 100% throws over 40% expo on elevator and ailerons. 100% throws on rudder with 50% expo. And that's what that looks like. Okay, this is my flap settings that worked perfectly. Flaps up, there is a mix. Negative 100%. Takeoff, 0% with a 5% down elevator. and landing
flaps.
50% with a 10% down elevator, 2-second deployment.
Flaps up.
All right. Forward programming. AS3X setting, the gains I flew in, one time on the gains, roll, pitch, and yaw, 30, 50, and 60. Priority, all at 110 on roll, pitch, and yaw. Didn't do anything with heading. Stop lock, all at 50 on roll, pitch, and yaw. Didn't do anything with release rate. And that is my AS3X Plus settings. Alrighty, I had 14 seconds left. CG on the plane is 80 to 90 millimeters back from the leading edge root, which puts it right behind this tape line. I got 2 glue marks. Put your fingers right there and see CG right in between, so I'm at 85 then, I guess, and perfectly level right there. And with this type of a sport jet, that is perfect. Alrighty, show you my battery placement. I got the 2200 all the way forward, okay, all the way against that bulkhead. I can't go any further forward than that, and that CG pretty good. I would like to have had a little further forward, a little more nose weight for this wind, but I can't go any further forward. Now there's a little wooden tray that does not come with the plane. I put that little wooden tray, hot glued it in and put it on because it's level. Now you can put your receiver at the floor of the model there, but it didn't appear to be level to me. So I put a piece of wood in there, a small piece of craft wood in there in order to put a nice level playing field to attach my receiver. But you probably would have been just fine just to attach the receiver on the sidewall because that's level, but I wanted to be able to see it at that angle, so that's why I did that. You could mount it to the side because that's perfectly straight, so entirely up to you. All right, battery, you saw my battery placement. And what we had left in the battery, I think I already checked it, but I want to check it again because I don't remember. I think 19%, I think is what I said. No, okay, 20%, so it goes up. But there you go, folks. Now, the only thing I'll be doing to this differently is I'll do a video on, I'm going to show, and I've already got them, how to add suspension gear to this. And it's just a simple bolt-in, no cutting, no measuring, no modding whatsoever. You just remove this, put the new one in, remove those, put the new ones in, and you have suspension gear, and they actually make the model sit just about ½ an inch higher off the deck, which makes this much more grass friendly. So, alrighty folks, well thank you so much for watching Hobby Zone. Thank you for the Marlin. It's like flying an old friend. I know what a good flyer this is. And God bless y'all. Gabriel, thank you for filming for me. Hobby Zone, thank you for the plane. And viewers, thank you for tuning in and see what this fat guy is all about. God bless y'all. Let's keep them in the air. And don't forget, faith, family, and friends, and Marlins. Bye, y'all.